guys, so today's video is 10 things I wish I knew before college parties, and this video has actually been like highly requested. I mean, not in this sense, but a lot of you guys have been asking for me to talk a little bit more about college parties. I think it's something that you don't normally hear from you know, college counselors. You don't hear it from a lot of people, and it's kind of new to everybody when you get there. My school is very, very big on parties. There's a ton of frats, a ton of sororities, so like every weekend, Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday night, like you will see so many people out. It's like nobody ever sleeps, and it's really annoying when you live around there, but yeah, it's fun when you want it to be. So number one, I want to say is college parties are what you make of them. Sometimes I've had bad nights, sometimes I've had really great nights, and it doesn't depend on the amount of alcohol you consume. It mostly depends on who you surround yourself with and the mindset you put yourself in when you leave your dorm or your house or wherever you're like living. But the idea is when people leave for parties in like a bad mood, sometimes they end up ruining it for everybody else. I know on multiple occasions we've left with like one girl who would be like mad on the other girl, like, and so by the end of the night they would be like yelling at each other or something along those lines. Or maybe like one girl had a really hard week, by the end of the night she'd end up crying and stuff like that. So it's like, it's hard, you gotta pick and choose your days, but it's what you make of it. Number two, there is a ton of thirsty people at these parties. You're gonna come across people who literally are just gonna start like walking by every single person and trying to dance with them, trying to feel them up, I don't know, that kind of stuff. It's disgusting. And there's girls who literally go out looking for that. It's pretty disgusting, so just be aware. And that brings me to number three, stay away from the dark corners or like the walls of some parties. It's nasty, but you see people like on top of each other. It's just like, it's gross. Number four, always stay with a buddy, whether you're with a group of friends or whatever. Don't ever leave by yourself. I've had multiple occasions where we were like looking for our friend all over. We couldn't find her. One time one of our friends like ended up disappearing with a guy, and then this other time I left the group because I wanted to go get like another drink, but like then I couldn't find my friends and they weren't answering their phones because obviously it was like loud and no one could hear text, and like some of their phones had died. It was just like a really bad situation, so always stick with a group. Number five, there's real danger at these parties, and I think that you don't realize that. You always think that it's not going to happen to you until it does happen to you. So guard your drink and don't take drinks from people that you don't know or don't trust. I'm not going to say that every fraternity you go in, you know, you'll be okay, because that's what we thought until we had a pretty bad experience with one of our friends. So just be careful. Number six, keep all your important things in your bra. I would never put anything in my pockets. My phone and everything would always be like stuck like right here. So that means my key to my room, my ID for like swiping things in, like it's just everything was in my bra because I knew my bra wasn't gonna come off. So like what, I'm not gonna lose it. You just gotta be careful because I know on multiple occasions we would find IDs and keys on the bus and on the street, and when people are drunk especially, like you're never careful about your belongings. Number seven, your friends are going to do questionable things and then regret them. I've had multiple occasions where my friends are like, don't let me make out with anybody today, and then they end up with like, you know, I can't stop them when they're drunk. They're like, they want to do what they want to do. Some of them you can stop, other times they're just like, no, I want this, I want this. But just be prepared that the next day they're going to be like trying to hide from that person as they walk to class. So I'm just saying, be prepared. Number eight, nothing good happens after 3 a.m. Do not think that, oh, I'll go out and do this some more. Usually the best time to leave is around 1:30 or 2 a.m. because then, you know, consider travel time from like the campus to your dorm, whether it's walking or taking the bus from one campus to another, because my school is pretty big. Yeah, don't stay at parties after parties because it gets kind of weird. Things are offered, people are strange. Just don't. My favorite one, number 9. Pizza after college parties is always a great idea, especially if you're like in a city area and there's like pizza places open. Like, it's great. Like, it's a great way to end your night. Number 10, don't leave without your friends, because I've had multiple occasions where my friends would, like, I would be with them and then one girl would leave with a guy and we'd be looking for her everywhere, and then we'd call and be like, hey, where are you? She's like, oh, like, I'm walking back to the dorm with this guy. And we were like, no, you're not, come back. And she, after that, she's like, I don't remember why I left or why I went, but she's like, I'm so happy that you guys called, like, I don't know what I was doing. So, like, just really look out for your friends. So overall, they're kind of gross. I mean, like, it's usually in basements that are, like, nasty. There are a couple of really nice houses that I've been to that, like, you know, they're just, like, really great mansions and whatever, but, like, you gotta be careful because there's creepy, weird people everywhere, but there's also nice people everywhere. Just, you know what you want to accomplish when you go to these parties, whether it is to dance and burn off a lot of calories or to drink yourself to a coma. Either way, be careful, bring your friends, and really reevaluate your life before you go to a party and on the morning after. So those are 10 things I wish I knew before college parties. The first time I went to one, I wasn't really expecting much, but I went to one, I think that I knew a couple people there, so it was kind of like comforting. I didn't really drink before college, like at all, so for me it was just like a really new experience, and then now being a junior, it's just like another Saturday night, and I'm not a big fan of going out. Like, I mean, I like going out once in a while, but I'm not someone who can do it like every night. Like, it's just, that's too much for me. Like, I just, you know, I'm like a grandma. Like, I'd go out with my friends just to be there with them so that they have a good time, and I like spending time with them and dancing and music, and then I like to go home and sleep, you know, and sometimes get a pizza. I'm not a big fan of like drinking myself to like a coma. Like, I'm not that type of person. So, you know, it's just like, it depends on you and what you want. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys next time, and don't forget to subscribe and give this video a giant like. Bye!